You pride yourself on answering emails while listening to a meeting and planning your evening? It feels fast, dynamic, and productive, but neuroscientists have proven you aren't actually doing more. You're actively sabotaging your cognitive capacity. Your brain does not multitask. What you are actually doing is called rapid context switching. Every time you flick your attention between tabs or tasks, your brain forces a full cognitive stop and restart. Think of your attention as a high-speed train. Switching tasks isn't just switching tracks. It is pulling the emergency brake, reversing back to the junction, and building up momentum from zero. This reset period carries a hidden metabolic cost called switching penalty. In that microsecond of transition, your brain burns glucose and oxygen just to remember what you were doing before the interruption. Psychologist David Meyer found that even brief mental blocks from shifting between tasks cost as much as 40% of someone's productive time. You aren't saving minutes. You are throwing nearly half of your working day into cognitive friction. Then comes the attention residue. When you leave an unfinished spreadsheet to check a notification, a portion of your working memory stays stuck on that previous file. You never arrive at the new task with a clean slate. Even worse, multitasking creates a false sense of accomplishment. Every quick switch, a new message, a cleared inbox tab, a notification badge, triggers a tiny squirt of dopamine. This creates a dopamine loop that tricks your prefrontal cortex into thinking you are crushing work, while in reality, you are just reacting to trivial stimuli. You end up exhausted at the end of the day without having finished a single deep, meaningful project. Chronic context switching doesn't just slow you down, it degrades your output quality. Studies show error rates jump by up to 50% when people attempt to juggle multiple cognitively demanding tasks. A famous study at the University of London found that multitasking while performing cognitive work caused temporary drops in IQ comparable to missing an entire night of sleep or smoking cannabis. Your working memory collapses under the load. Over time, this rewires your neural pathways for distraction. You train your brain to have an ultra-short attention span, making deep focus feel uncomfortable, boring, and physically difficult to sustain. The antidote isn't working harder, it's monotasking. By dedicating unbroken blocks of time to a single objective, you eliminate cognitive friction and trigger the flow state where high-value work actually happens. Try the Pomodoro technique, or 60-minute time blocks, with absolute digital isolation. Close all non-essential tabs, mute notifications, and put your phone completely out of your line of sight. When a random thought or urge to check something pops up, write it down on a physical distraction pad beside your keyboard. Park the thought immediately so your working memory stays clear for the task in front of you. Stop wearing multitasking as a badge of honor. High performers don't juggle 10 open loops at once. They execute one thing with relentless focus, finish it, and move cleanly to the next. If this brought clarity to your day, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to break the multitasking trap. Drop a comment below sharing your biggest focus killer, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Understand your mind, think better, decide smarter. See you in the next one.